Following on from our look into the Psyker, and with 3 careers left to go, the beta for Darktide gave us detailed look at each career that will be available in Warhammer 40,000 Darktide. So next on our list is everything we know so far about the Zealot, and we'll be looking at it in 3 main areas. We'll be looking at the weapons and abilities, the passive skills and talents, and the career role and its general feel. If you missed that righteous and holy salt spire from Vermintide, the Zealot is going to be right down your alleyway. Added, if you're a fan of Carillion in the Vermintide series, you'll be pleased to know that the female Zealot, with the voice actress of Carillion, it just fits so perfectly in all the ways it probably shouldn't. One of the things I really liked in the beta was having the return of a lot of the voice talent from the previous series, and they seem to bring with them similar personalities to the counterparts from Vermintide, which personally I only see as a bonus. Armed with machine guns, thunderhammers, and flamers, smite and kill in the God Emperor's name. As a description Darktide gives the Zealot Preacher, you care not if you live or die, as long as the foe dies in the Emperor's name. The Zealot gets access to a good variety of weapons, axes, and thunderhammers to fill the needs of the melee role, feeling powerful with a large cleave and decent stamina to hold their own with blocks and pushbacks. Slicing, dicing, smashing, and crushing through hordes when the going gets tough, their melee prowess is then further complemented by their ability Chastise the Wicked, which we will talk about in a minute. It made the class feel very coherent between its abilities and the close combat ability of the career. Gunplay felt pretty nice on the Zealot when not wanting to be up close and personal, smiting in the Emperor's name. Mowing down the horde at a reasonably safe distance felt just as satisfying. During the beta, the Zealot started with the access to the auto pistol, and it felt pretty damn good. Compared to the Psyker's pistol, I would actively use it in the medium range area to either keep some distance from an approaching horde or to assist on bosses without taking a hit to my own health, providing a good alternative to staying in the melee if you need to. We can slay for the God Emperor at an appropriately safe distance. There were 2 main abilities available to the Zealot in Darktide, that is Chastise the Wicked, as mentioned previously, and the Stump Grenade. Chastise the Wicked acts as a mad or righteous dash forward, staggering and knocking down foes, then giving a bonus plus 25% damage boost on the next melee hit, guaranteeing a critical hit, which would be a great damage bonus against elites and bosses. However, really its use was more rewarding when staggering a group of mobs, then cleaving them down with the axe. While it could be used to quickly zoom up to an elite or a boss, then take advantage of that damage boost on the next melee hit, I didn't really find myself using this tactic often. Now, this could be more my own ability rather than the class or career itself. The Stun Grenade provides some additional crowd control. By throwing a grenade which stuns enemies around the area, it does exactly what it says on the tin, making the Zealot a great career for crowd control, being able to provide a lot of stagger, knockdowns, and stuns. When used together with things like the block pushback and the Zealot's decent stamina, put in Chastise the Wicked and the Stun Grenade, there is a lot of get out of the horde cards, able to swoop in and assist allies who are being swarmed or clearing a path whilst finishing with some sweet melee cleave. I really want to know what your thoughts are on the Zealot as well, so please let me know in the comments below. Is this a class you're really excited for, or are you more excited for one of the other careers that's on offer here? The Zealots have access to 3 main passive skills and their aura. Martyrdom provides a plus 5% bonus for each 15 health missing, stacking up to 3 times. So the more you take damage, the more you deal out. Very Saltspire-esque, with it very similar mechanics to how his class worked in the Vermintide series. Until Death gives you invulnerability for 5 seconds when you would take a death blow, with a 90-second cooldown before it can be activated again. And this can keep your Zealot going when taking advantage of the previous passive Martyrdom and providing a nice bonus to survivability if you decide to get stuck into that melee and stay in that melee for as long as possible. Finally, we have the Swift Exorcism passive, which is a flat plus 10% melee attack speed bonus. All 3 of these passives feel like they synergize well, especially for getting stuck into that close quarters combat, increasing damage output and survivability of the Zealot. Add in a good amount of stamina, you can block, push back, use Chastise the Wicked, the Stun Grenade, mixed with 3 passives should keep you going in the heat of the moment. For an aura, the Zealot has access to the Emperor's Will, providing a plus 10% toughness damage reduction to all allies in coherency, which again sounds like another synergy for that close quarter combat, providing a small increase in the sustain, which can then be further improved when we look at the talents. And the talents themselves, they appear to reinforce the passives that I've just previously mentioned, with better access to toughness buffs or temporary increases. Benediction provides a plus 20% toughness reduction to allies in coherency, a bonus working quite nicely with the aura itself, which is already a 10% increase. Attack speed bonuses when losing health is found in the Retribution talent. The talents seem to follow a theme of boosting the Zealot sustain whilst increasing their damage when losing health and increasing attack speed. This feels like the career being pushed for more of that close quarter melee focus. And in all, the Zealot was a great hybrid career with a better dominance in the melee close range. However, it could perform well in both range and melee damage, able to deal out from a medium range before charging in and getting up close and personal. The passives and abilities work together to provide sustain against hordes. Whilst you get stronger the closer you are to death. The more you dance with going down, the better you will actually perform. I was actively using all the abilities and weapons available to the Zealot throughout my entire gameplay. I never felt like I had to reserve an ability, such as I kind of did with the Psyker and its Brain Burst ability, or if I felt fixed to a specific weapon and felt like I couldn't really change between the two. Survivability felt a lot better compared to the Veteran and the Psyker as well, whilst not being quite as tanky as the Ogryn. With all the buffs to allies, CC, damage hybrid on offer, the Zealot really does play as a jack of all trades, able to do a bit of everything, and it was really fun to play. If you're looking for a career that can do a bit of everything, the Zealot may be the one for you. Hopefully I've convinced you of my faith in the Emperor, as one of my previous commenters said. So what did you think of the Zealot? I would really love to hear your thoughts. Did you enjoy the Zealot? Is it one you're looking forward to? I really want to know. Let me know in the comments down below. If you want to find out more about the different classes we know, why not check out everything we know so far about the Psyker? And thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you soon.